Still, addressing whether Sarkodie was in an angry mood when he recorded Kanta, the rapper said he masterfully shifted his tone to evoke the exact emotions of the song. When he recorded Kanta, he wasn't necessarily angry, but he made it feel that way, and he anticipated the angry remarks by the audience.
If you go back to a song like "What Did I Go Wrong" featuring if I wanted to bring that emotion of me being very sad. So if you listen to that song, you feel like I lost my voice, I've been crying for days. I can act that way, and with the counter approach and the reception, I know what it's gonna get. You know, people are gonna go like, "Hey, Charlie, why is Sarkodie boy?" And I like it because that's what I wanted to achieve. You know, I wanted you to feel that thing in my voice. But I wish you guys are in the studio when I'm recording. I don't take it that serious.
Mark Okrekumante, a Ghanaian music producer and a politician, also felt the passion Sarkodie rapped with on Kanta.
Two young men, everyone trying to flaunt his strength as a rapper. So if you listen to Sarkodie, his passion for this very song is the highest I've ever heard. His passion is so high. He didn't just talk about Manifest. He spoke about the economy, politics, and all. Yeah, he merged both topics into one song. So he was so passionate when he was delivering.
You have been wondering how the song Kanta came about, right? Well, Sarkodie was in Canada for a show. At the time, Panda by Designer was buzzing, and some artists had already hopped on the instrumental to record their versions. In a car with DJ Mensa, who was playing the instrumental, Sarkodie was inspired to move in the same vein, and the intent was purely to create controversy.
And even how that song came about, I think we were going to the stage in Canada, and then I was in a car, and I think Mensa was playing the beats. I was like, "Oh, these beats have I don't jump on them before," because everybody's doing a version of it. And I started it, and I was like, "Let me just create some controversy."
During the beef between Sarkodie and Manifest, people expected one person in particular to speak. There were expectations for this person to come out of his cave to voice out, primarily due to his relationship with both artists, and the person was Jayso, a Ghanaian music producer and a hip-hop artist. Jayso was also a member of the hip-hop group Scallions. Jayso used to produce for both Sarkodie and Manifest. Jayso produced 5 songs on Sarkodie's first album, Mache, which was released on 11th April 2009. The songs include Push, Chat With You, Lay Away, Bugger, and EDB. Jayso featured on Chat With You and Lay Away alongside Sway the Safo. Ultimately, he assisted in the mastering of the entire album. Sarkodie and Jayso were to put out a joint album titled The Mind Game, TMG. Unfortunately, the album didn't see the light of day due to a litany of issues. However, they released 4 joint singles: Pizza and Burger, I'm in Love with Your Girlfriend featuring Ifya, Let Them Know, and Mama Loves Me featuring Kobe Onyame and Emperor. Jayso produced 2 songs on Manifest Nowhere Cool album, which was released on 8th September 2016. The songs were Sugar and Goodbye, and both songs featured Nigerian artist Brymo. Goodbye was co-produced with Drumroll. Jayso and Manifest had collaborations like Balotelli, which was released in 2014, and Enyumno, which was released in 2015. Enyumno was on Jayso's debut solo studio album, Making Tasha Proud. Aside from the working relationship, both artists used to be close friends. However, there was a fallout. The major question is what led to the fallout. Jayso decided to let things off his chest. He addressed the situation in its entirety through a song titled Preach. According to Jayso, given his friendship with Manifest, he played Bossy for him to listen to in April 2016, and Manifest said the song was dope.
I played bossy for your man, way back in April. He told me it was hot, way back in April.
Sarkodie used Manifest slogan to end his verse, and Jayso elucidated that the line was prop Sarkodie gave to him in the song.
Even told you it was prop Sark gave back in April. So why a diss track? I can say that you hateful.
Jayso felt betrayed. He saw Manifest as Judas Iscariot and felt Manifest wanted to trend by putting out a diss song addressing a song that he featured on.
Took shots at a track that had me in it, and you supposed to be a friend. I mean, it's just rap, but it's bogus if you pretend. I feel like you betrayed our friendship so you can trend. I hope you know how this will end.
Aside from addressing the situation, he consciously threw shots at both Sarkodie and Manifest.
I ain't here to talk about the fashion sense, and I ain't here to talk about accomplishments. I'm only here to talk about your actions and remind you to be humble, drop the ego, raise your consciousness. You're not a real king if you claim that you are, and you a false prophet when you claim that you God.
Some of the shots thrown solely at Sarkodie include:
I got the vibes for the beats where you to speak over. We made GH rap advance while you rappers was dancing, and now you want to claim the throne. I mean, what ain't happened? What you done for the culture? How many acts you brought up? Who you ep? I bet Untold had you called up.
These bars were specifically directed at Manifest.
I mean, all this beef, publicity stunts is all too weak. Retweets is all you see.
On 12 December 2017, Manifest released a song titled Azuma Nelson Flow. A section of the lyrics seemed to be aimed at both Sarkodie and Manifest. In the song, Manifest said, "They say the streets talk. I put my ears to the asphalt. They say I opened a can of worms. My fault. I stole into the left, Accra.alt. And my weapon of choice today catapults 2 bears with 1 stone. Yeah, I'm killing them." The rapper added that, "Nowhere cool, but I'm here in the interim. I wonder what the enter them due to the fallout." Jayso, with an eagle eye, spotted the subliminal and sneak disses directed at him by Manifest. He addressed the issue and also directed some heavy shots at Manifest on a song titled Bar Fest.
Look, I hear everything, man. I see everything. All those sneak disses, the indirects. But you know me. All these lesser gods ain't on my level. And all those metaphors ain't all that special. I heard your new joint, yep. You did love back pedal. Better tuck your pride or I go off that metal. You see, you ain't got the skills this intense, boy. I'm a notepad, meat scheming pants, boy. You just daddy's little pride, peeing pants, boy. I'm speaking to the bro, man's voice. Yo, listen, my man, you be God for your pockets. We know they bow down to idols. We read Bibles with their brothers. We modest, we humble. Don't ever take me for granted.
Due to the beef, a vast majority of music lovers got to know more about Manifest, his songs, and lyrical dexterity. His numbers started shooting up and gained the attention and traction that he was looking for. The name Manifest was all over the media space. He even had the opportunity to be on some major platforms to discuss related and relevant issues, including his beef with Sarkodie and his music journey. He had all the hype around him, and that laid the perfect foundation for the release of his album Nowhere Cool. Undoubtedly, Nowhere Cool is one of the best projects of Manifest. Manifest won Best Hip Hop Song at the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards 2017 with godmc, and Best Rapper of the Year with the song 100% featuring Walasi. Aside from the awards, Manifest had the opportunity to perform on the night. He performed songs like Bear, Winiaba featuring Bisakade, He tricked the audience into thinking he was going to perform godmc, and then he quickly had to switch it up, saying, "Nah, you know the here." Manifest also performed songs like Forget Them and 100% featuring Walasi. Conspicuously, Sarkodie was the bigger artist between the two. Even though both artists benefited from the beef, evidently, Manifest benefited more. The beef boosted and elevated his music career to a new pedestal. After Sarkodie released Kanta, music lovers and followers of the beef expected another song from Manifest, but the godmc kept his silence. Minutes turned into hours, hours turned into days, days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and months turned into years. Manifest knew he had achieved what he was looking for, which was basically a career boost, so it was needless to throw more shots at Sarkodie. Clandestinely, both artists squashed their beef. Astonishingly, the rivalry seemed to have come to an end. Both the King and the godmc had buried the hatchet. In 2018, Sarkodie made an appearance at Manifest's show dubbed Manifesties at the Bukom Boxing Arena. This came as a surprise because we all thought the rivalry still existed. After the show, Manifest, in an interview with GhanaWeb, said there exists a mutual respect between him and Sarkodie, and they made history together.
We made history together. We both have mutual respect for each other, and people don't understand that. I mean, we've had that. We've had that.
He further revealed that before the show commenced, he was with Sarkodie in his car, and they had a lengthy conversation as musical comrades.
I mean, before we went on stage together, I think we sat in his car, or in a car. I think it was his car, and talked about an hour or more, just as musical comrades, and it's always been mutual respect, you know. So I think we had to show it to the people. A lot of people thought because of the competitive rivalry we had, they didn't realize the mutual respect we have for each other, and that we even before we went on stage, we just spend a lot of time just talking, you know, just having a conversation, because we have a respect for each other.
As to how Sarkodie came to perform at the show, this was what Manifest had to say.
We didn't plan it from years ago or whatever. Everybody thinks everything's so orchestrated. We met recently, and then we had a quick conversation about it. And big up to the brethren for honoring he honored his word. He said, yo, we could do this, and we did it.
This was not the only time the two rappers made a surprise public appearance together. Manifest pulled up at a surprise on Sarkodie when he was on air with Andy Dosty.
Oh my God, it's about to go down. Oh, something is about to go. Go ahead. Sarkodie, you have a vista. Okay. No, please, usher him in. Let him come in. Come in. Let him come. It's about to go down, folks.
Yeah, it is.
It's on.
I only came to congratulate somebody.
Bless you.
Oh my God.
That was nice.
That was amazing.
No, but you see, the funny thing is we always link up. Like even yesterday, we were together. So, but also people don't see. You know, people don't know, which is cool, because how people feel is showbiz. You know, so we sometimes need to keep it that way. But me and Manifest, there's when we meet, we don't even talk about these things.
In 2019, Sarkodie won the Best International Flow at the BET Hip Hop Awards. He was in the same category with Faust, Nasty C, Kalash, Tory Lanez, Little Sims, and Get. In the BET Cypher with Kalash, Sarkodie rapped about Black pride and melanin empowerment, mental liberation and freedom, Pan-Africanism and unity, and lastly, neocolonialism and exploitation. Sarkodie took the first theme out, which touched on Black pride and melanin empowerment, and turned this into a song titled Brown Paper Bag, and it featured Manifest. The song was released on 19 June 2020. After the release of Brown Paper Bag, both artists went live to throw more light on the song. They shared their respective experiences. There may be a few people who thought the rap beef between Sarkodie and M.anifest was planned. According to M.anifest, the beef wasn't planned. He felt the need to address a few things said on Bossy by Sarkodie, where his name and slogan were mentioned. He wanted to showcase his lyrical dexterity as well. In a nutshell, it was purely ideological differences.
It was not planned. I think I've said this to people several times, and I think they disbelieve it. But both him and I were attest to the fact that it wasn't planned. I think it was in the spirit of competition, in the sense of that if he's on record saying certain things, being a competitive person, I mean, and being triggered by the mention of my name and the use of my slogan, I decided to say, well, you know, if you did, me too, I did. So why not? And we took it to that competitive realm. It was nothing personal. He hadn't stolen any money of mine. I hadn't stolen any shoes of his. No clothing. It was purely creative and competitive, and to a certain extent, ideological differences.
With respect to the impact of the beef, M.anifest said the beef was good for the game.
It's good for the game.
Mark Okrekumante also shared the same sentiment that the beef was good for the industry.
So for me, I won't see it as a light. I think it's good for the industry. Somebody touches your emotions and you want to prove a point that I'm the best rapper you can find around. So I give you my best of poetic rhyme. And it sounds good. Don't you like it?
M.anifest further stressed that both rappers benefited from the beef, as people saw them showcase their talent. Additionally, he said the ecosystem boomed because of the beef.
Both competitors benefit in the sense of the currency of people seeing you showcase your talent, but then you see how the whole ecosystem just booms. That year, I don't think anybody cared about Artist of the Year. They cared about Best Rapper, you know.
Even persons who were in the universities and colleges at the time got some excitement and respite from the beef.
There are people who are in university, there are people who meet me, and a big part of their life is about some of these moments. It's even bigger than elections for them, because they were in university, in college, probably suffering through exams. And some of these things were a good respite for them. It also allowed them to have these in-depth conversations about art with their friends, you understand? And in all fun and games. I don't remember anybody telling me they got slapped because of it.
godmc is full of intelligence and brilliance, with exceptional curation of lyrics. The song has some poetic elements. Kanta, on the other hand, is extremely direct, with some hard bars that serve as a dagger to the heart. Moreover, Kanta has some expletives, while godmc has zilch. Both Sarkodie and M.anifest showcased their lyrical dexterity and battled for supremacy. A moment of ideological differences that will never be forgotten. But the major question is, who won the rap battle? I will leave you to ponder over this. This has been The Vote with the man in your mirror. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. I am Aoli.